Ugh.
So yeah, this was a pretty tight time cluster on these films, and thus contributing to them all blending together. But by Terror Train, I was starting to get a little annoyed because Terror Train, like I said, was kind of like Turbulence 3 in a train because they have David Copperfield as the rock star, and he's performing on this train during a New Year's train ride for reasons unknown. A coal operated steam engine train, apparently traveling too fast for anybody to jump off. And there's a killer on board who some assholes on board had played a prank on at one time, and that was bullshit. And he got pissed off and was going to then kill people. But the thing that was annoying me is just like they just weren't getting to the killing in this. And then when they finally did, it was pretty much like, oh shit, somebody was killed. And they were like, oh, okay. And then shit started going on in its boring ass way that it kept going on, like with just an adamant refusal to try to make it any more exciting than just showing partying fuckheads in a train, none of whom I think you really grow any attachment to or really have any feel for. And then somewhere by the end, you know, Jamie Lee Curtis is harpooning a guy or something. But at that point for me, I was like, I don't really give a fuck. But you know, aside from that, it was pretty good.
I disagree. It wasn't that good. I much prefer something like Horror Express. If you're gonna have a monster on a train kind of deal. This was just boring as shit and reminded me of some harbor cruise thing I got stuck on once at a work event where everybody was a bunch of drunk assholes and I wanted to go home and I couldn't. I was just stuck there with a bunch of shitheads while we floated around the harbor. That's what that movie reminded me of. Just something that just couldn't end soon enough.
It was actually making me a bit mad though. I was kind of like pissed at the director because I was thinking like, why is there this refusal to get there and move this along, or at least add a new kind of scenario or something interesting? Why are we seeing another fucking magic trick? Why are these people talking about superfluous bullshit while they're partying? Like,
yeah, and was everyone on the train a magician, or
That's
like
the
what
thing.
was happening?
Okay.
Well, you got to know something about the time period when David Copperfield was this huge celebrity. So there were these people were fans on the train and were trying to imitate him. Hang on a sec.
I thought he was gonna fart.
Yeah.
Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.